Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new and if you're not new, welcome back. I am Brianna and today I want to talk to you guys about self-belief. Self-belief will be your key to success. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you're striving for. I don't care what your goal is. You must, absolutely must, believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you are capable. You have to believe that you are intelligent. You have to believe that whatever you're doing can be achieved and that it's possible. If you do not believe in yourself, how will other people believe in you? You can't rely on other people to believe in you. You can't rely on what other people are telling you, what other people are saying. It has to come from within. It has to come from within. If you don't believe in yourself, it's kind of just like, it's going to make everything 10 times harder. It's going to make everything 10 times harder. Anything that was created in this earth, it started right here. It started in someone's mind. And then they had to believe in that thought, that vision, that idea, that invention, and then they had to take the steps to bring it to life. And then that's how all these inventions in companies and businesses are here, because someone saw it in their head, they believed in themselves to bring that vision to life, and then they brought it to life. It starts up here. You have to believe in yourself. You have to know that you're capable, and you are capable. You're capable of whatever you put your mind to, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to achieve. Trust me, you are capable of that, but you have to believe it. If you don't believe it, people are gonna, first of all, if you don't believe it, it's gonna show up in your actions. It's gonna show up in your words. It's gonna show up how it's just gonna, it's gonna show up and manifest in different ways, whatever you're pursuing. And honestly, I feel like I had to learn this the hard way, especially just in different areas of my life. There were definitely certain things where I didn't believe in myself, and guess what? I didn't get the outcome that I wanted. It wasn't because I couldn't do it. It wasn't because I didn't have the skill set. It was because I didn't have that self-belief that deep down that I could achieve it. So then it didn't come to fruition. Funny story. So I feel like I'm at a point where I can tell this story. I can look back and I can laugh at it, and I can tell this story because I'm way past it now. So in college, I think it was was this freshman year? It was either my freshman year or sophomore year. I'm gonna say, I think it was my freshman year. It was this dance group on my college campus. It was actually a hill dance group, and me and all my friends, we really, my little friend group, we really loved them. We were ooh, let's try out, whatever. So they knew that they were gonna try out. I was kind of on the fence about it. I'm I don't know if I'm gonna try out. I don't know. And deep down, I think it was because I didn't fully believe in myself. So I ended up trying out, and I ended up being the first person to try out. I was literally we had to go through a little dance camp. They taught us a dance, and then we practice walks or whatever, and then it was actual tryout time. So I was literally the first person up, and I was so nervous. I was just so nervous. I was just oh my gosh. I'm the type of person where I'm not like this anymore, but I used to be the type of person where I would just let my nerves get to me. Like, I was just like really let my nerves just like take over me. So I was just so nervous, y'all. And I walked in there and I completely bombed it. Like, I did so bad. And I was just so like embarrassed after. Like, I can't even remember like the full details of it, because you know how like when something happens that is so just like traumatizing that it literally like escapes your brain because you just subconsciously like don't want to think about it. I think that's what happened. But all I remember is that the tryout went so bad, y'all. Like, I was so embarrassed. I left knowing that I did terrible, and I knew that I was not gonna make it. So then like I like went over to my friends and I was like, they were like, oh, like how'd it go, and I'm just like, I don't know, like I don't think I went good. And I was like, y'all better make sure that you kill it. I'm like, make sure that you go crazy, make sure you just be extra and go crazy. Like, even though it was so crazy, because even though I had did terrible in that tryout, like I still told my friends, like, you know, do the most, go crazy, like, because I had just like completely bombed and let my fear get to me. And I was thinking back, like, I wish I would have just like went all out and just like gave it my all. So I went and I told my friends, I'm like, go crazy, like give it your all, like just be extra, do the most. So anyways, fast forward, I didn't make the team. My other friends, like in my little friend group, like they all made the team. So literally I was the only one that didn't make the team. And I was like, I already knew it was that, like, that was the outcome. So I was just like, okay, cool, whatever. I was like, whatever, like it is what it is, like it's cool, like, you know. I knew that it was because like I was just so nervous and so in my head that I didn't allow myself, I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe that, you know, I was like capable of being, you know, that like bomb girl. And the thing is, like, it was just like, I don't know, I was just in my head or whatever. So fast forward, like the next semester comes around and they hold another tryout, and I was really like thinking about it. And at first I was just like, no, like I'm not trying that again. But then I was really thinking about it. I'm like, no, I really want to be in it. But then I was like, okay, if I try out again, like this is like in my head, like the conversation I'm having with myself. I'm like, if I try out again, I have to make this team. Like, that's what I told myself. I'm like, if I try out again, I have to make this team. Like, I'm not about to not make it twice. I'm like, I have to make it. And I was like thinking about it some more, just thinking about like, am I gonna try out? Am I gonna try out? And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try out. And y'all, it was done. Once I made up in my mind that I was gonna make the team, guess what? I made the team because I made the decision. Like, there was no doubt in my mind. Like, that second time around, I was like, I'm not about to not make it. Like failure wasn't an option in that moment because I had already felt that feeling. And I was like, I'm not feeling that again. I'm not going through that again. I'm not making it again. Like, I have to make it this time. And I made the decision that like I was making it. And my actions just followed. Like, I followed suit because I had already made up my mind the outcome that I wanted. So literally when I showed up like for that tryout, like I was so focused, y'all. I was focused. I made sure I wore the right shoes. I made sure I wore the right outfit. I stood in the front to learn the dance because I'm like, hold on, I need to learn these moves. I need to see what she's talking about. I need to make sure that I can do this. I was in the front. I was so focused. I wasn't kikiing with nobody. Like, I was so focused and like locked in. And I did great. And I made it. And that whole time, it wasn't that I couldn't dance. It wasn't that I couldn't do like a catwalk. It wasn't that I wasn't capable and that I didn't have the skills. It was literally just my self-belief. That's literally all it was. It's just the self-belief, what I felt about myself, what I thought I could do and what I couldn't do, and like that doubt and, you know, all the doubt and fear in my mind. And once I eliminated that and I made the decision and I consciously said, I'm making a team, I made the team. So that's just an example of how you have to believe in yourself and you have to decide your outcome and decide what you want and say, this is happening. And when you make that decision and that choice, and you say, this is happening, guess what? Your actions, like once you make the decision in your mind that the outcome you want is happening, your actions are going to just align with it. Like once you make that decision, all the doubt, all the fear, and all the other negativities out the window, and you're like, no matter what, this is an outcome that I want to receive, and that I'm not that I want to receive, that I'm going to receive. Your actions are going to follow suit. And you're going to achieve what you set out to achieve. So, with that being said, self-belief is your key to success. Once you make that decision in your mind to believe in yourself and that you are going to accomplish what you set out to accomplish, you're going to be successful. You're going to succeed. You're going to get what you want because you made the decision. That's it. Obviously, you got to put in the work, but that, that's another conversation for another day. But before you put in the work, it's the mental. It's all up here. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. So that is all that I have for you guys today. Please comment down below if you found this video helpful. If anything I said in this video resonated with you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to hear me talk about a specific topic or, anything specific, go into detail about something else, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching.